Adam Schefter, senior NFL insider, on the line. Let's get right to it. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Max. How you doing?
Well, not great after the Yankees game, but now this shocking news. Why did the Patriots release Stephon Gilmore this morning?
Well, Max, the Patriots were about $54,000 under the cap. They had less room than just about any team in the league, if not any team in the league. And they want to go sign Jamie Collins. They want to make other moves. They want to have cap flexibility the remainder of the year, need to operate. And when you look at it, who was the guy where there was the most cap space tied up? Guy that was on the physically unable to perform list, and Stephon Gilmore. They went to him to get a reworked contract done. He was unwilling to do what they said. He would have done something if it was favorable in his direction, but it wasn't. He knew the leverage that he held, and he said, no, I'm not going to do that. And they needed the space. And he's in the last year of a contract. I think both sides were going different ways, and they said, you know what? He's not rushing back from his quad injury right now to play for us. He won't take the rework deal. We love the guy as a player. He's a four-time Pro Bowl player, former NFL Defensive Player of the Year, key interception in the Super Bowl that helped put away the win over the Rams. But they needed some flexibility and space, and they freed up $5.8 million by releasing him. So now New England can function, operate, and they let go the cornerback who becomes a free agent and goes on his way. And I'm sure everybody will think, well, Tampa and Tom, right? Like that has to be, right? The Buccaneers on line two. They have no cornerbacks. They've been wiped out. They signed Richard Sherman off the street last week. But the fact of the matter is the Buccaneers have done so many cap gymnastics. They don't have very much salary cap space right now. And it would take a lot to get that done. And that's not to say that they can't figure out a way to go do it. They'll certainly try, I would imagine. But it's going to be challenging for them to come up with what they need to do to go get a guy like Stephon Gilmore in there.
Adam, what are some possible landing spots outside of Tampa?
Well, I would say any team that's in playoff contention that needs a cornerback. And who doesn't need a cornerback? Everybody wants more cornerbacks. Everybody. So just look at all the Super Bowl contenders. Look at all, like the Chiefs. Could they use him? Absolutely. Could the Chargers use him? Yep. Could the Arizona Cardinals use him? Yep. I mean, everybody can. Would the Dallas Cowboys want him? Who's got space? Who's winning? Who's willing to sign him? Key, any playoff contender with some cap space will be interested.
Adam Schefter, ESPN senior NFL insider, the best in the business, joining us this morning on Keyshawn, JWill and Max. Where is Stephon Gilmore at health-wise, Adam?
Yeah, good question, Kate. And I would say this, that he was eligible to come off the physically unable to perform list in week 6. I think he's on pace there to go play and be ready. Do I think he's going to be playing in week 7 or 8? I don't know, but I think that for whoever signs him, I think he plays pretty much the second half of the year. They'll get a good run out of him here, and he'll be healthy enough to play at that point in time is my understanding. Now, I'm sure he'll have to go in and pass a physical and do all those things, but I think that anybody who signs him now will have him essentially for the second half of the year. Yes.
That is Adam Schefter, ladies and gentlemen. The shocking news today. Patriots releasing Stephon Gilmore. Of course, a little less shocking as Adam explains to you the details surrounding the situation. Thank you very much, Adam.
Jamie Collins, a third.
My condolences on the Yankees, Max.
Oh, thank you. That I appreciate. I need that today.
I was going to say, Jamie Collins, a third trip to New England. This will be his third stop back in New England. I mean, it's pretty amazing, right? This is his third time back with the Patriots.
And it's funny because you brought it up about Belichick earlier. It's like you can do something for him now. If that changes, then you can be moved. If he thinks he can help you, bring you back.
Because they're obviously clearly happy with the corners that they have, and they're saving less money. They get to get Jamie Collins back, who allows them better, helps the pass rush. So it's like it all goes together. Jamie Collins, you sign him, he gives you the pass rush. They know him. The pass rush helps the secondary out. So therefore, you don't need Stephon Gilmore in the secondary because you got the pass rush that now helps the secondary out. So you save money. It's all of those little pieces that's out there.
It just makes those are the kind of things, though, Key, that makes you wonder, what does Bill Belichick see in that partially torn quad that he's had, that maybe doesn't think he can get back to the level that he was. I mean, we are talking about the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I mean?
2 years ago.
Great player.
2 seasons ago.
4-time Pro Bowler. It's not like we're talking about
Chopped liver.
Yeah, you're talking about a high energy dude that brings a skill set that you need
At a premium position.
Yeah, but the economics played a part in this. He wants real money, and he can demand real money. He has the leverage. Somebody out there, like Adam said, is going to pay him. I don't know who it is. It could be the Bucs. It could be Kansas City. Then Adam is right. Yeah, the Bucs are up against it on the salary cap, but it's easy to manipulate the cap. I just go to Gronk. I'll go to Tom. I'll go to Devin White. I'll go to players that we just paid and say, here's some real cash up front and give us some cap space, and I'm going to give you more money today versus tomorrow, and now you can sign a Stephon Gilmore.
Stephon Gilmore gets back to where he was this year on the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, that's a problem.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.